Hey everyone, and welcome back to the show. Today, we are going to dive headfirst into a story that is so wild, so completely unexpected, that it sounds like it was written in a fever dream. Imagine this: you take some of the most controversial, most talked about, and most in the spotlight people in America, strip them of their fame, their fortune, and their glam, and then you drop them into a brutal, unforgiving environment with one goal: survival. We are talking about the just-announced cast of Special Forces, World's Toughest Test Season 4. And the list of recruits is, in a word, insane. This isn't your typical celebrity competition show. There are no votes, no eliminations, and no applause. The only way to leave is to give up, or to be carried out on a stretcher. It is a grueling, mind-bending, and life-threatening experience designed to break people. And this season, the show's producers have plucked from the headlines and found a group of recruits who are, to put it mildly, used to a different kind of drama. We're talking about Jussie Smollett, Kody Brown, and Teresa Giudice, and that's just the beginning. The roster also includes family rivalries, Olympic champions, and a mix of athletes and influencers that will make your head spin. We are going to break down every single recruit, and we're going to dive into the truly terrifying new challenges they will be facing. The reality TV rebels, from domestic drama to urban warfare. Let's start with the group that is, in many ways, the most fascinating: the reality TV stars. For years, we have watched these people navigate their lives on camera, dealing with everything from family feuds to dramatic betrayals and highly publicized divorces. But now, they are going to be facing a very different kind of fight. First up, we have Teresa Giudice from The Real Housewives of New Jersey. For over a decade, we have watched Teresa's life unfold on our screens. From her iconic table-flipping moment to her time in prison and her recent wedding, she is a woman who is known for her fierce loyalty to her family and her no-nonsense attitude. But now, she is going to be tested in a way she has never been before. And to make things even more dramatic, she won't be alone. She will be competing against her own daughter, Giudice, who also stars in her own reality show, Next Gen NYC. This mother-daughter dynamic is going to be fascinating to watch. Will they work together, or will their natural competitive streaks turn them against each other? In a world where there are no eliminations and the only goal is survival, how will a mother and daughter navigate the treacherous challenges that await them? Then we have Kody Brown from Sister Wives. For years, we have watched Kody deal with the complexities of his polygamous family, his 4 wives, and his many children. His life has been a constant source of domestic drama, from a very public divorce, from Christine to the crumbling of his family. Now, he's going to be facing a kind of warfare that is very different from the emotional battles he's used to. He is a man who is known for his stubbornness and his sense of control, but in this competition, he will have none. He will be at the mercy of the directing staff, and he will be forced to push himself to the absolute limit. Will his famous temper and his sense of entitlement survive in an environment where there is no room for drama, only for survival? And finally, in this group, we have Brittany Cartwright from The Valley, a show that is known for its light-hearted drama and its focus on family. Brittany is a woman who has, in her own way, been through her own kind of reality TV battles. But now, she is going to be put to the ultimate test. How will a woman who is used to a world of glam, of cocktails, and of domestic squabbles navigate a world of urban warfare, of death-defying challenges, and of psychological torment? The athletic all-stars, when spouses competeth second, and equally fascinating group of recruits is the athletes. These are people who are, by nature, competitive. They have dedicated their lives to pushing their bodies to the absolute limit, and they have won gold medals and championships. But now, they are going to be facing a new kind of challenge. First up, we have the Olympic gymnast Shawn Johnson East and her husband, former NFL long snapper Andrew East. This is another mother-daughter pairing, but in this case, it's a husband and wife. Shawn is a woman who won a gold medal in gymnastics, a sport that requires a profound level of discipline, strength, and mental fortitude. But how will she and her husband, a former NFL player, navigate this competition when they are not competing as a team, but as individuals? Will their love for each other be a source of strength, or will it become a weakness? Then we have singer and actress Jessie James Decker and her husband, former NFL wide receiver Eric Decker. Jessie is a woman who is known for her singing and her acting, but she is also an athlete in her own right. She is a fierce and competitive woman, and she will be facing off against her husband, a man who has played in the NFL. This is a battle of will, a battle of strength. and a battle of determination, and the stakes could not be higher, and they will be joined by a roster of other impressive athletes, including NFL alums Randall Cobb and Johnny Manziel, Olympic soccer player Christy Pierce-Ramponi, and retired NBA player Nick Young. These are people who have dedicated their lives to winning. But now, they are going to be facing a challenge where there are no winners, only survivors. The unpredictable outsiders. From controversy to redemption, this final group of recruits is, in many ways, the most unpredictable. It's a group that is made up of actors, models, influencers, and one of the most controversial figures in modern entertainment. First up, we have actor Jussie Smollett. His presence on this show is, in a word, shocking. Smollett, a star on the hit show Empire, became a national headline after he was convicted of staging a hate crime. His name is synonymous with controversy, with public scrutiny, and with a sense of mistrust. And now, he is going to be put to the ultimate test in a show that is all about authenticity, about survival, and about pushing yourself to the absolute limit. The public will be watching his every move. Will this be a moment of redemption for him? Or will it be a moment of self-destruct, and he is joined by a fascinating mix of other recruits? We have the TikToker Mark Estes from the viral group Montana Boys. We have model Chanel Iman, influencer Brianna LaPaglia, and actress Eva Marcel from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. We also have actor Ravi Patel. These are people who are known for their curated, carefully constructed public images, but in this show, there is no glam, there is no filter, there is only survival. And the question is, when you strip these people of their public persona, what will be left? The ultimate test, urban warfare in Morikawa's season of Special Forces, is going to be more brutal, more terrifying, and more mind-bending than ever before. The recruits will be training in Morocco in an expansive desert terrain that will push their bodies and their minds to the absolute limit, and for the first time ever, they will be enduring the extreme circumstances of urban warfare. The challenges they will face are something out of a horror movie. They will be tasked with a supply search in an abandoned village where they must race to extraction, a treacherous rat run through dark and narrow tunnels, and a plain shell dunk drill where pairs of recruits will be submerged underwater and must escape, and perhaps most terrifying of all, they will have to complete a death-defying urban ladder crossing between buildings 50 feet above the urban streets. This is a show that is designed to break people. It is a show that is designed to test every fiber of their being, and for this group of recruits, who are so used to being in the spotlight, they will quickly learn the meaning of no guts, no glory, and no glam. This is a social experiment. It is a show that puts our most famous and our most infamous stars in a crucible of their own making. It forces us to ask, will a reality TV star's cunning translate to a survival situation? Will an Olympic athlete's discipline hold up under psychological torment? Will a controversial figure find a path to redemption? Or will they be exposed for who they truly are?